Hey there, it's Cara from HubSpot Academy. Distribution plays a huge role in your content success. As important as it is to create content for the buyer's journey, it's just as essential to determine how that content will reach your audience. Content distribution is the process of sharing, publishing, and promoting your content. This is done through various marketing channels like email or social media. There's several available distribution channels to choose from, so it's important you pick the right one. All too often, marketers rely on promoting untargeted content through as many channels as possible, hoping to drive results. However, this often leads to spending time on less effective channels and seeing substandard results. A better approach is to develop a content distribution strategy. An effective strategy involves choosing distribution channels based on your goal, target audience, and results from running tests. Rather than relying on luck, developing a strategy will help you prioritize the right channels and ultimately achieve your goals. Here's Jen Bro, manager of HubSpot's social strategy and operations team, sharing how developing a distribution strategy has helped her team achieve results.
A recent example of a successful content distribution strategy that we ran was for HubSpot Academy's new digital marketing certification course. The first thing we did was determine how many new learners we wanted to reach with this certification course. And then we put together our promotional plan in Asana, which is our project management tool, which helped us visualize how we were going to hit that goal. In the end, we had 258% attainment, which means we drove 2.5 times as many net new learners into the course than we had originally planned in 30 days. Allocating the time to develop a content distribution strategy played a huge role in our content's success because it helped us prioritize the right channels to play on that would reach our target audience and hit our lead goals.
As Jen shared, developing a content distribution strategy can help you prioritize the right channels. Choosing the right channels begins with understanding your options. Let's review the most effective content distribution channels to help you get started. Distribution channels can be thought of in three categories: owned, earned, and paid. Owned channels are the platforms your company owns, like your website, email, and social media accounts. These are the most commonly used channels since they're free and allow more control over how your content is published. Each of the channels have their differences as well. Websites are ideal for promoting and publishing blog posts, pillar pages, case studies, and gated content like ebooks. You can also leverage your website to implement SEO or search engine optimization strategies. Here's an example blog post by BarkBox called "How Do You Wash Dog Toys?" This post includes common questions and keywords used by their audience, allowing it to be found through search engines. Content that works best for email includes newsletters, upcoming events, special offers, or any content you can link to. It's also a great opportunity to send personalized content to your contacts. Here's an example of an email newsletter from REI promoting special product offers, upcoming events, and a variety of blog content. Social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok each have their own unique abilities. Rather than focusing on the type of content you can promote, it's more important to personalize your promotions for each channel. For example, TED Talks promoted a video about sloths on Twitter by writing a short and conversational caption that met Twitter's character count and grabbed their audience's attention. They then promoted the same content on Instagram using a different approach. They shared a picture of a sloth and included content from the talk in the caption, since Instagram is an image-driven platform and supports long-form text. You can learn more about each social media platform by reviewing the link in the resources section. Now, let's review earned channels. Earned channels, also known as shared channels, are third-party platforms that share your content. This can include guest posts, online forums or communities, and brand mentions. Although you'll have less control over your content, these channels can amplify your content to new audiences and increase brand awareness. When considering earned channels, it's important to choose platforms that align with your brand. For example, guest posts and brand mentions are most effective if the third party has a similar audience. This will ensure they're sending the right type of audience to your website. The content you share through online forums or communities should also align with the topic or discussion. For example, Ally Bank, a digital financial services company, used Reddit to promote their brand and banking services through the PlayStation subreddit, a forum catered to online gamers. Promoting banking services to gamers may be a stretch, but Ally Bank was clever in creating ad content that spoke to their audience by stating, "You wouldn't settle for a one-star controller, so why settle for a one-star bank?" Finally, paid channels. Paid channels are platforms you pay to distribute your content. Examples of paid channels include Google ads, social media ads, or paid influencer ads. These channels drive new audiences to your content quicker. However, they can become costly. Google ads and social media ads allow you to control your target audience and require you to pay per impression or ad click. These channels are less about the type of content you promote and more about how you build your ads through each platform. Learn more by taking our digital ads training course in the resources section. Paid influencer ads are similar to earned channels since you can choose influencers with a similar target audience. Here's an example of how Meta Elevate, formerly known as Facebook Elevate, partnered with content creator Hey Fran Hey to create a promotional video that was posted on both their channels. The organization shares our missions align, and that's why we're proud to be working with Fran, a dedicated individual with boots on the ground, to make sure our communities don't just survive, but thrive. You'll build trust and find the most success when working with influencers that align with your business and have a similar audience. Each channel has its pros and cons, but it's important to understand that some channels overlap. For example, Google ads are a paid channel, but they can also amplify your own channels by boosting traffic to your website. And your company's social media profiles are considered owned channels, but your content is published and ultimately controlled by third-party social media platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn. Understanding this will ensure you diversify your channel mix and allow you to combine channels to amplify impact. Here's Jen again, sharing how she's incorporated these channels into her distribution strategy.
When we developed the distribution strategy for the digital marketing certification course, we split up our strategy into paid, earned, and owned channels. For paid, we leveraged the channels we had seen the most success on for similar types of content, like our inbound marketing certification course. For us, those channels were Facebook advertising and paid search, especially on Google. For earned, we really leaned into organic search, and we went after keywords with high monthly search volume using a tool called Ahrefs to identify those keywords and the keyword difficulty. We did on-page optimizations and link building to actually rank for those keywords. For owned, we promoted the certification heavily on our HubSpot Academy social media channels. We also leveraged internal newsletters that went out to a similar audience and had placements on the HubSpot Academy homepage.
Developing an effective distribution strategy isn't about promoting your content on every channel, but understanding which specific channels will achieve your goals. You can begin small by using 1 or 2 channels, then expand your promotions by using a variety of owned, earned, and paid channels. Now that you're familiar with your distribution options, you can feel confident you're evaluating the most impactful channels that will reach your audience online.